you participants for coming out in such large numbers to register for the conference. And for those of you who sent in your papers, we want to thank you for producing some of the best papers we have seen so far, and to invite you to really engage with the conference and the participants in the conference. Let it not just be a place where you come to present your work, but let it be a place where you come to be inspired from a perspective of science, the practitioners engaging with our traditional authorities and looking at some of those practices, though traditional, that actually help to advance land governance in Africa. So we welcome you, and we are excited to have you here. When we came into being as the Land Policy Initiative, now we are the Land Policy Center, the African Land Policy Center, in 2006, there wasn't a platform where African stakeholders could gather to exchange knowledge and to learn what are the promising practices in the area of land governance. And so it became necessary for us at the continental level to establish that platform. What is exciting about this conference is that it's not like any other conference, in the sense that you have the researchers, the scientists who are actually generating the knowledge or documenting what practices are going on, but you also have our policymakers, and you also have some of the most important people, the African traditional authorities, the traditional leaders, our queen mothers and others who are in charge of administering land. So this conference is really an exciting conference because it is different. We have put in a lot of time, especially into the scientific content of this particular conference. We have a great scientific committee and a team of some of our best African minds and also international minds coming together to help us to select the best papers, I think, that you have seen in a while. So this year we are focused on a theme looking at the youth. We take cue from the African Union, the year of the youth. It's, we're trying to ensure that the youth we don't look at it as a challenge, but as an opportunity, this youth population that we have. So it's looking at how providing access to land for the youth can help to address some of the challenges, but also looking forward in terms of the youth contributing to Agenda 2063. We would expect that we will exchange knowledge that will help us to examine how, for instance, the issue of migration, where our youth are migrating within Africa, but especially out of Africa and ending up in dire situations, we can try to address that by providing a basis, structurally, for economic transformation through access to land for the youth. So we are looking at the knowledge that is going to get us there. And at the African Land Policy Center, we are looking to start a program that focuses on youth and land. And we're looking to this conference actually to start looking at some of that knowledge that is going to be the basis for the development of this program. Like any other conference, we are also trying to look at what our research agenda is moving forward. What are the areas that we need to be looking at in terms of land governance? And it's important that we don't just look at it from a research perspective, we are also looking at it from a perspective of those that are actually practitioners. What knowledge should they take back home in terms of how we move forward? The last time, for instance, we launched YARA, which is a Young African Researchers in Agriculture Forum. This time, we have the Forum for African Traditional Authorities. We are going to be looking at maybe establishing a forum for legal professionals who are advising our traditional authorities, our governments, and our others in the area of large-scale land-based investments. So we are looking actually to benefit quite a bit from this conference.